Hey everybody, welcome to the POS Podcast. Shut up.
Damn, ruined.
But I like what Ryan said in the chat. He said, welcome to the POS Power Hour with Dolphin Boy, Nut Boy, Buff Weeb, the Green Ranger, and the musician. So, Saber, you're the Nut Boy.
Nut Boy, I like that though.
I'm glad I'm the Green Ranger here, because right before Rigid Rat said, "Who's that hillbilly in the middle?"
Oh, damn.
He's in Massachusetts.
I know. That's okay. You know, I'm the white trash of the East Coast. It's fine. It's all good.
Oh, but yeah, welcome. We're all here. This fine Monday. It's March.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
I think this is the first POS podcast that Tom's been on this year.
Oh, I thought you guys been like ever. I was like, no.
So, can I tell you all something real fast? I think this was the first time in my life this month where I realized that leap year days like go into February. Because I was looking at my calendar, and I'm like, February 29th. I'm like, that's not right. Like, I live for 28 days. And I was like, Googled it, and I was like, oh, okay. Got it.
This is the first year that I realized that it always happens on election years, and I'm like, oh, why didn't I connect those? That's why they feel so long.
It's because we don't pay attention to elections. Except this year we all have to. You guys psyched for Super Tuesday tomorrow? Oh man,
I already voted.
Wait. I can't wait for Bernie to get screwed out of the election. Let's just talk about politics. Welcome to the POS Podcast, the political orifice.
We ambushed you guys.
No, I'm leaving.
The only cartoons we're going to be talking about today is political cartoons. Let's get into that.
No, we ain't.
Let's talk about Pete Buttigieg dropping out of the primary run. Did Bloomberg pay him off? We don't know.
Listening to yourself currently, do you hear the words coming out of your mouth? The ideas that you're saying.
They're terrible. It sucks. It's the worst. Meteor 2020. Let's just all die.
Yeah.
No.
Actually,
you
know what? A meteor is coming. Final Fantasy VII remake.
Ooh, yeah.
If the meteor doesn't finish us off, Corona-chan will. So.
Oh, Corona-chan.
I had to think like for 4 seconds what in the world you were saying. Okay.
It's okay.
But yeah, Tom, how have you been?
I've been all right. I've just been busy. It's funny that, Saber, you mentioned the leap year sneaking up on you. Because I am going on a trip this week. I'm going to RadCon 4 Paradise. And I'm rushing to get things done before I have to leave. And I forgot it was the leap year. So I thought I had a day less than I did, and I went into full panic mode before realizing, oh, there's an extra day this month. I have more time than I thought, and I felt really stupid because somehow I didn't remember it. And it was pretty sad. The same day that I realized it was an extra day in the month, I also thought it was a day later than it was, so I was like 2 days ahead. It was like a double fuck up at the same time. It was impressive. It was pretty dumb. And
pulling a double fuck up.
Well done. Yeah, it was good. It was good.
Saber, what about you?
I recently visited my girlfriend. Spent this weekend together. And then I've been just doing some work stuff. Been continuing on with the dieting and exercise stuff with these two guys, Jax and Tom. Jax and Tom, Jax, you are not doing keto right now.
No, I'm bulking up. I need to get my gains bigger.
Word. Tom, you're taking a break, right? Because you're getting some a food vacation, right?
Yeah. I'm going to try and have no sugar at least and stay sugar-free like a Adonis that I'm slowly but steadily making my way towards. But, baby steps.
Word. I'm just getting work done on my end. I'm trying to watch more old films. Pal, I talked to you about this, where you helped me construct that list, and now I'm making my way through just these films that were once on the IMDb Top 250, which, to be fair, a lot of those movies, like, it's like every single one's a banger. Some of them get on there for a moment, and it's like, oh.
Yeah, because I gave him the list of, like, every movie that's ever been on the Top 250. So, like, some of those have been on there for, like, a day.
like the Desolation of Smog's on there, and I'm like, it wasn't that good. No, no. So I watched Spartacus last week, and I really enjoyed that. I like how it's a big epic, but it still kind of keeps it to the point with like the characters. I feel like I never got lost in it. So I'll save that for my second channel. That's what I'm putting out though. I'm getting out into the world of movies and trying to branch out and check out more content. So that's where I stand.
All right. Jax, what about you?
Work. Like, that's pretty much it. Just work stuff.
Yeah.
So
I saw you posted this morning that you got up at like 5 and then got everything you needed to do until before noon.
Yeah, that was actually pretty cool because like I went to yesterday. I was just exhausted. I don't know. I just like it was funny. Like Katie texted me and woke me up, and she was like ducks, and I was like, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I am unconscious, so I like passed out, and so I woke up at like 5, and then like it was just like, you know what, fuck it, let me get to work. And then I got all my work done before like 11 a.m., like all the work for the day. And I was just like, I have so much free time left to do for the day. Shit, that's crazy. And I was just like, it was funny. And then like my friend said that old quote, like, oh, if you win every day like that, then you win the week. And if you win every week, then you win every month. And you win every month, you win every year. Then you win every year, you win at life, motherfucker. So keep that shit up. And I was like, yeah, so fuck yeah. So yeah, I don't know if I'll wake up like that tomorrow, but yeah.
At least I won today, and that's
I
all
won
that
today.
matters.
Yeah, winning at life sounds exhausting.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm doing
It's a
good.
big ask.
Yeah. I don't want to be here for 100 years, should I? Yeah, no, I'm good.
Hero, what about you?
My last 2 weeks, I've been playing Rune Factory 4. I was sick last time you had a podcast, so I wasn't here. But since then, I've been playing Rune Factory. I also got the collection of mana, and it's still in the plastic because I own those games already on the Super Nintendo. I just bought it for the artwork pretty much. Like,
yeah, the artwork looks fantastic on that.
Yeah, I was like, maybe I should just keep it in the plastic. I don't know, man. Like,
Don't you hate when things like look like that way?
It's got a
Where
reversible
like,
cover too.
Where you like you really want the thing inside, but the artwork is so damn good you don't want to like touch it at all. So it's just like I don't know what to do with this. I should buy another one.
You can like barely see it here, but the reversible cover looks pretty good too.
You were like, I legit bought it just because I like Secret of Mana 2, Seiken Densetsu 3, Trials of Mana, whatever the heck you want to call it. It has 3 different names at this point. But I already have it on a Super Nintendo, so I don't need to open this box that I bought.
NRFB, whatever.
Yeah, but the main thing is like it went on sale for like $15. Which I actually bought it before it went on sale, and fortunately Best Buy has this thing to where if something goes on sale you can do a special request to where like if it goes on sale like within the refund period you can get your money back for that. So I was like, oh cool. So I got like $26 back.
If they didn't offer that, they couldn't be called Best Buy because there was no. You didn't have.
Yeah,
Best Buy don't have the Best Buy like 90% of the time.
So, well, that's why they're casually referred to as Best Try. Where you go there and try it out.
Best try. The best try.
For that. That's what they told me about Best Try.
You best try to match these Amazon prices. God damn.
Yeah.
Except for toys.
That's about it. Oh my lord! Okay, so legit, my friend, like, I was asking her, I was like, so you like Animal Crossing and you like Stardew Valley and Harvest Moon? I was like, why don't you like Rune Factory? It's like the same thing, but you get to fight monsters. And she was like, yeah, but like the fighting was too hard. And I was like, yeah, I get you. But legitimately, I'm playing Rune Factory. I still have not beaten this boss, by the way. I went into the boss room. Like, this game's about farming and like wifing someone up and then like having a child with that person and like living a life, but also dungeon crawling. And it's just so funny. You're just like, yeah, I'm going to give this person flowers. Yeah, happy game. Then you go into I got 2-shot by a boss in a farming game. Like, I was like, who is this game made for?
It's a life simulator, dude. Life comes at you fast. It's like, I got my girl, gotta nurse some flowers for Valentine's Day. Cancer.
Oh god, it's terrible. It's true.
You gotta be ready for that shit.
But I was just like legitimately, I was like, who is this game made for? It's made for like me and like one other of my friends. Like I have no idea. Like it's such a niche market. People who like the slice of life happy stuff that also want to make their games incredibly hard. I don't know. Mm-hmm. I love Run Factory. Oh, it's so fun. It's so fun.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I guess we can go into the topics. Before we go into topics, though, if you want to ask questions for the second half of the show, you can use a super chat, which some people have already done, or you can ask us on Twitter. I still haven't made a little thing for our Twitter handles, so I'll mention it when we get to Q&A. But they're kind of obvious for what the Twitter handles are. Though some of the mods will probably post the Twitter handles in the chat, so look out for that. So first topic, gonna talk about a show that came out on Netflix for a little bit. Glitch Techs.
I'll be right back while y'all talk about this.
Yeah.
Is that? Oh yeah, Glitch Techs.
Yeah.
I still need to finish that.
Yeah, how many
that was
episodes
the
did you
one
watch?
About 5. Okay, I saw the
Okay.
Extreme Dinosaurs one, and then like
Yeah.
So
I knew you would love that one.
yeah, I did. I really did. That was a great one, and I like the fact that it has the same animation from Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Because I was starting to wonder that like if they had, and they was like, oh yeah, a bunch of animators went over. So I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, the animation is like really fluid.
Yeah, super fluid, and it's like pretty funny show. Like it's good. Like it's a Nicktoon, quote unquote, right?
Yeah, because it's like from Nickelodeon, but it's being distributed by Netflix. So
it's saying something that like Nickelodeon's like, screw it, put on Netflix. Like we're not getting the views. Like I guess they get paid more from Netflix than the money they would make from their own network, which is really telling of their situation.
That makes sense though, because it's like everyone watches Netflix, and it's just like, oh, what's this? I'll check it out. Oh, that was actually really good. Where's it from? No Nickelodeon, but it's like I can't think of the last time I watched TV like. Right? Just like what? Like I think it was the last time I watched TV was when Primal was on. That was the last time I watched it.
I'm going to say something very dark. TV is only going to be here as long as the boomers are. After that, it's gone.
Okay.
I mean, that's just a fact. Fuck TV.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the fact that we have Nicktoons on Netflix. Is
yeah,
all
the only the only reason like
cartoons,
TV is sticking around is because of news and sports, and that's starting to move towards just streaming online. Even with that NBC service that's going to come out is going to be streaming like the opening ceremonies of the Olympics before it's on TV. So
that's just going down the drain, boys.
Everybody's on their phones. Fuck TV. Just give your kid an iPad. It'll do all the parenting for you.
True.
Glitch Techs though, Dan Milano, and then that one fella who created Fanboy and Chum Chum.
Yeah.
I forget his name.
I fucking hate that show.
I think it's funny because isn't like Nintendo like actually like defends it. I
yeah,
think it's pretty great. I love when someone actually unironically defends something, but not in a pretentious way. So I like that about Nick. So yeah, this show's got really fun stories, and it does a good job of blending like the gaming like shtick with animation, where it's like okay,
I could see how it like could get on some people's nerves, but they're somehow more charming about it.
Okay, I can see it too. Yeah. Okay.
I have not watched this show yet. What is the premise? I don't know anything about it. Pitch it.
Hey, I know. I already got this. Hey, you remember Superhuman Samurai?
Vaguely.
Oh yeah.
There you go. That's pretty much what it is. Okay. All right. For kids, for the youngins out there who don't know what Superhuman Samurai is, it was this awesome show in the 90s with this fucking great action figures that made you fight like Godzilla. But anyways, what happened was like there was this kid, and he gets sucked into this computer where he becomes Servo, this guy who's like a fucking Power Ranger who fights all these Godzilla style monsters, and he fights this purple shredder voiced by Tim Curry, and he keeps releasing these glitch monsters to like go destroy the world, and he has to go in and fight these glitch monsters. And yeah, that's pretty much what Glitch Techs is.
Except for it's like in the outside world instead of into like a digital one. So it's also sort of kind of like Ghostbusters, because they kind of like capture the glitches.
Yeah.
So it's like a reverse isekai?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool.
Yes.
The characters are great. You got Fives, who's like the anxious, but not, I wouldn't say like scaredy cat anxious. He's a bit more wary, a bit more reserved,
Level-headed sometimes.
but he's also like curious and quirky and fun, but not like obnoxious. He's just a dorky kid. Then there's Miko, who is like gamer girl.
Yeah,
Like,
gamer girls. Just think of Star versus who's
she's very much like Star. Like her personality, but smarter than Star.
She's smarter than Star.
Yeah.
And she is like the good version of Star from seasons 1 and 2. We don't talk about 3 and 4 Star because we're watching those. Yeah. No, but like she's really pretty chill. Like is because I thought like originally she was gonna be like, I don't know, a bit of a like a-hole to the guy when like the first episode when they meet, he's like, oh no, you're like super chill and stuff like that. And like I like the fact that she was pretty chill with him, and then she would just get hyper and just like that friend, like, oh, let's go do this, let's do that, come on, dude. And like she sort of reminds me of Della from DuckTales a bit, just the way she talks. Yeah, just the way she's like, oh, let's do this, come on, dude. And it's just like I really like that character a lot, and she's just cool. I like her.
I was expecting someone a bit more, not as pessimistic as Gaz, but maybe a Gaz-like voice, but like, let me just do my job kind of thing. A bit more of a tsundere, which in hindsight, seeing the chemistry of the show, I mean, obviously they intended it to have this chemistry, so it works. But it works well. Like Miko being a gamer girl, ball of energy, who her rambunctious behavior can cause issues, but she's not an idiot, like you all said. So that's good. Baylor, I can see where you're coming from. With some folks think it's annoying. I can see that too.
Yeah, because I'll say this for me, like I don't think it's annoying because I'm still watching it, but like I will say I watched Kipo first, and Kipo I just watched all the way through, and I was just like, oh, that was pretty good. But then like when you go to like the personality shift from Kipo to this, is just like, oh yeah, let's do this all over the place, and it's just like, okay, yeah, I have to calm myself down.
For Kipo or Miko?
For the glitch text, because Kipo was more like I don't know, like
it's more grounded.
Yeah, it's more grounded. And then like when you get to here, it's like, yes, we talk like this. We are hyper. I'm moving up and down, and this is how I do. And it's just like, okay, yeah, like I had to get readjusted for it. But yeah, it was still a fun show. It's a fun show. I hate that British twat though.
He's Mitch.
Mitch. Yeah.
I enjoy the character designs. I really like Miko's design. I think Miko's great.
Yeah, Miko's design is really good.
I like the energy in the show. I like the premise. I think one of the hardest challenges, but they surpassed it at the moment, is like, okay, it's not just look at us, we're gamers as cartoon gamers. It's like, they actually seem like they know what they're talking about with like drawing inspiration and referencing stuff.
Yeah, that Castlevania episode is amazing.
I loved it. That was my favorite one. That you can tell that it's not like a bunch of like just pull the top 5, do Fortnite dance. It's like no. These people who made the show, like you can tell what games inspired them as kids, and they're putting that into the show, and I appreciate that. There's a level of authenticity, of genuine care put into the stories.
Yeah, there's in a later episode, there's like a very obvious Metal Gear reference, like supremely obvious.
Yeah, absolutely.
She's like stalking companions. She's like Twilight from Twilight Spark. She's like, oh yeah,
it's all because of the purple hair.
Yeah, it's that purple hair. Stalking Twilight.
Yeah, but all 3 of those different characters are very different though. Yeah, like Miko is very different from either of those.
Oh yeah, she is. She's very different.
It's the bangs.
Yeah, it's just the bangs.
Yeah, it's the bangs.
But yeah, Glitch Text, I'm enjoying it. There's only 9 episodes at the moment, though the first episode is sort of like 2.
An hour.
Yeah. So I'm guessing like later in the year they'll probably have like 10 more episodes because they have 20 episodes done. So
wasn't there some issue where I need to verify this, but there's something happened where it's not a smooth process at the moment of like what they wanted to finish. Something was halted. I need a double check, so I'll stop talking right now. But I thought there was something about how there was a production problem with Nickelodeon and something to do with like the legality of it all. So I'll have to check.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's not the case. Hopefully it's something where you can just get right back to work and keep producing this for Netflix. I want to see more. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a good show. Highly recommend. I give it 3.5 out of 5 stars.
Yeah. By the way, speaking of Castlevania has season 3 coming out this week. Yeah.
Yeah, Thursday.
On March 5th, I believe. Yeah.
Thursday.
Yeah, Thursday. So that'll be fun. Next
Wait,
thing.
Kipo's been removed from Netflix for some reason? What?
What?
What the fuck is it? What are you talking about? I'm gonna check real quick. You keep going to the next topic. I have no idea what he's on.
Why would it be removed?
Yeah, what the fuck? Let me look.
But yeah, next topic. Somebody ding Hero, by the way.
Hero.
Shit.
Oh yeah. Okay. But yeah, next topic. Let's talk about how there was randomly a Samurai Jack game announced.
Yeah, that was something.
That reminds me of fucking middle school shit. And I was just like, what the fuck? I mean, like, I'm hyped for it, kind of. Just like, I'm curious, but it's more of a game that if I saw it, Kipo's on net. What the fuck are you talking about? Okay, yeah, but it's more of a game that if it came out when I was a kid, I'd be losing my shit. But like now, it's just like, oh, that's a nice surprise. Is it like because the thing I'm worried about is I don't want it to be like that fucking Korra game that came out in 2014, which was not that good at all. Like,
it was a little subpar.
Yeah, that was very subpar. Like there was parts in that game where I was just like, okay, this is kind of fun, but then it's just, yeah. But yeah, that one. I really hope it's just like a fun game like that, like going through it and seeing and stuff, and they got put a bunch of recognizable faces in there.
Yeah, it's interesting that it comes out like 2 years after season 5 or 3 years. Yeah, 3 years after.
Yeah,
season
3 years.
5.
Has it been that long?
Yeah.
Oh my god! What are we even
life
doing?
is going fast. It's just like boom, you just don't even realize it. It's just like
the aesthetic of the game looks pretty good. Like, I was kind of iffy on it in the beginning because like when they do that close up of Jack's face and it's not like cell shaded, the soft shading looks kind of weird. But like when they pull back, like especially the environments look very accurate to what the kind of environments in the show look like.
Yeah.
Because I was expecting a 2D side scroller.
Yeah, but it's like a 3D action game.
It looks like a kind of Devil May Cry, Ninja Gaiden kind of thing, which is totally my jam. So if it plays well, I'll fucking eat that shit up.
same.
It is odd that it's coming out so late, but all for it. Let's do it.
Yeah. And sometimes like those games are the ones that like surprise you. Like it's just like fuck. I can't remember shit. I'm blanking. It's like on the tip of my tongue. But there was one game that came out that was just like, oh, what is this random? Oh shit, it's actually really dope. So I have
yes. Who could forget Undertale?
I know. Give me a. I had no idea what that was until Paleo reblogged it on Tumblr. So
Man,
I remember Tumblr.
That's a fine 2015.
It really.
Yes, it did. To the point where I was like, I'm not playing this game because everyone's being obnoxious. And then I played it. And I was like, oh, this is literally one of the best gaming experiences.
Bro, you cosplayed. You really like that game.
Yeah, it's the only cosplay I've ever done.
Oh my
God. And I was like, I'm going to be this skeleton dude.
That was before Sans was such a meme.
Yeah, it was.
Imagine appreciating a fucking Undertale unironically. Is that even possible? It can't be done.
But yeah, Samurai Jack game. That'll be interesting when it comes out.
They didn't show a lot. We don't know much about it other than that you can slash things with a sword, shoot things with a gun. It seems to be having locations from both the first original seasons and the new
season
one.
5.
So it'll be interesting to see what they do.
Yep.
So next, let's talk about a weird trailer that came out from Paramount, I believe.
Yeah. What are you talking about?
Rumble, which is about kaiju WWE fighting. Like, what the fuck?
That was before that movie that came. That was before fucking Sonic.
Yeah, it didn't show before Sonic in my theater. Like,
I remember
because they didn't put it online until like last week.
Yeah,
interesting.
Yeah.
So I realized when that trailer came up, I have like a thing where I just really love like anthro shark shit. Like I don't know why, it's just like I just love like the fact that Terry Crews is a fucking buff shark tentacle monster. I was like, I don't know what this is, but I gotta see it. I just that just made me go, there's some Street Shark action coming on my head. Like, that's why I need to see it again.
When are we gonna get a Street Shark reboot? God damn it!
I know.
You know what's funny about that, Tom? I can actually. What's funny about that, Tom? I'll tell you after the podcast because it's too long. But it's like.
But yeah,
I don't know how I feel about this movie.
Yeah,
I'm kind of on the fence.
It looks kind of like it looks like it's going to be like pretty mediocre. Because the only like big laugh in the trailer, or I like big laugh as in like the joke they want to show off is like, hey, look at how fat he is. That's it. And it's being played by Will Arnett, the main character.
He went from horses to monsters. Though BoJack was a monster.
Oh my god!
So I like the concept. I love the concept. It kind of reminds me of that. What was that one Hugh Jackman robot movie? Rock'em Sock'em.
Real Steel?
Yeah, fucking like Real Steel.
Yeah,
that one had
I saw that.
Really good fights. Yeah, that had good fight scenes for robots.
That's the kind of it's like a monster version of that kind of. And again, when I heard about this concept, I saw some of the concept art. I'm like, this sounds and looks cool. If done right. Watch the trailer, and I'm like, no, there's so much. No, to be fair, there are trailers that are deceiving, but still, it's like
Pixar's trailers fucking suck. Always.
You didn't like Toy Story 3's trailer?
I don't think I watched the trailers for Toy Story 3.
Okay. What about Toy Story 2 had a good trailer because that shit got me hype as a kid. It was just the boys are back in town, but they were saying the toys are back in town. That was a fucking hype trailer.
There was a trailer I saw not too long ago that really got me. Oh yeah, Annihilation. Just hearing the music sold me.
Oh yeah,
I was like, okay, I want to see this. But yeah, after watching the trailer for this monster movie, I was like, I'm not feeling it. I'll watch it, but I'm not gonna go to the theater to watch it. So yeah, we'll see.
The first couple seconds before they revealed it's fucking stupid and dumb and childish, I was like, monsters? Animated monsters?
Yes,
you have my attention. And then I was like, oh, they're doing that again.
Another thing it kind of reminds me of is that one short from Love, Death, and Robots with those like bio monsters.
Oh yeah, that was cool. Yeah. So Tom, have you seen any of Love, Death, and Robots?
No. What is
Love? You should definitely see it. It's like it's like an anthology series of different animated shorts.
Tom, there's that sounds cool. Tom, after this, we've got to watch the Mech Farm short. We have to. We have to.
All right. I have no idea what they're walking into, but it sounds hype.
Oh no, you'll love it. So, real fast, so, if there's creativity involved with this stuff, with these monster fights, then maybe it could win me over. But I didn't see it in the trailer, so I'm not gonna hold my breath. The end.
Yeah.
I'm glad Will Arnett's still finding work.
Oh yeah, speaking of like the Rumble trailer, another trailer also came out that I mentioned you guys in. Whose phone is going off?
Jesus Christ! Putting the POS in the POS podcast tonight.
It's SMS podcast.
But yeah, so yeah, another trailer that I mentioned you guys in was one from Platinum because they're doing their like 4 announcement thing that they did. And the second announcement,
GG.
Yeah, Project GG. Which apparently is going to be like an Ultraman type thing where they're fighting kaiju.
Come here, making an Ultraman homage.
How
the main character in the trailer wasn't the only thing that grew suddenly when I watched it. Jesus Christ, it looks fucking sick. I'm ready. I'm strapped in.
I haven't watched it. I'll check it out.
It's funny. Okay, I won't say anything about it then.
I can take my headphones off. Y'all can tag me. You okay with that?
Well, I only had a small thing to say that's not even relevant really to but take off your headphones for 30 seconds. Starting.
Just watch my hands.
Okay. Legitimately, I was just like, it's funny because everyone's like, oh, Ultraman, basically. And I was just like, I wanted to be happy, but I was looking at it, I was just like, this poor Shiba Inu. I feel so bad for it. Like, that's the only emotion I could have. I was like, I will cry real soon if this Shiba Inu dies.
My favorite comment on the YouTube upload is like, the guy was like, for a second there, I thought the Shiba Inu was going to be the transforming hero.
Right.
I was like, that'd be
amazing.
Sick.
I'm back.
All right.
Yeah, that's all. Perfect.
Yeah, good timing.
But yeah, it'll be interesting to see like a full like reveal trailer for that, because that was just a teaser. But yeah, it's gonna be their first self-published game from Platinum. So
I'm ready.
Yeah,
I'm hyped. Day one, I'm there. Hideki Kamiya is my god. He owns my soul.
he blocked your soul.
Yeah.
Oh please, I have no soul.
Uh-oh, we got an edgy boy. I play Rune Factory. I don't have a soul anymore.
No, he plays Monster Hunter. That means he doesn't have a soul.
That actually means I have
he
no
doesn't.
soul.
Breaks into poor monsters' houses. They're just trying to eat their damn meals of children, and you have to go.
I just wanted to quote SpongeBob. Holy shit! That's all I wanted.
At the bus stop.
It's just been brewing under the
Yeah,
surface.
fuck that bus stop guy.
The bus stop guy is fine. Arnold
No, he
was like
stole
the
fucking Arnold's football.
Oh, did he? I
You remember that
forgot.
one episode?
No, I have to
where-
go look.
That's one episode where the bus guy, and Arnold's just like, I just wanted to ask for a bus stop. And then I felt bad, but then I remembered he was the kid who stole his football in that one episode where he's like, hey, give me my football back. And he runs off with it. Fuck you. Fuck that guy.
Wasn't the bus stop episode like the first episode though? It was
No.
the first... Oh, was it not?
That was
Oh,
not
shoot,
the first
okay.
episode. That was like a later season.
I thought the bus stop one was where there were also like fruits because the one where there were fruits.
No, that's the very first episode. The bus stop one, that is the very first episode where they're in the thing, but they do not meet that. I just need help at the bus stop. Like that's a different.
That's the one where Arnold's being a jerk.
Yeah,
And-
that's where he learns
okay.
martial arts and is asked. Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of more upcoming movies and stuff with trailers and video games, apparently, do you remember how there was supposed to be a Minecraft movie, like in the past couple of years?
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
There was supposed
How
to be.
unfortunate.
No.
And it was going to be directed by Rob McKinley, who is the creator of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. So I was interested because, like Always Sunny is hilarious. And apparently, like he revealed in a podcast about how the movie just sort of fell apart with him as attached to it. And he had this big idea for it about how people can take agency over their experience in a digital landscape and everything. And that story that he was going to try to tell would have cost $150 million to produce. So the studio was like, no. So they went with another director, even though he was on the project for like 2.5 years.
Sounds like he couldn't craft what he wanted.
It's funny because like a game that is about like your creativity and everything, like they like, no, that's too creative. Like stop.
Yeah. Well, creativity costs money in the
So
real
now
world.
the movie's going towards the director of Nick and Nora's Infinite Playlist, Peter Sollett, which I hear people hate that movie. So
What a good choice. What a Scott studio.
People hate it. Wonderful, excellent. That's how we make money.
Hollywood, where you can keep failing upward, apparently.
yeah, so we'll see what happens with that movie. I'm not sure which will come out first, the Minecraft movie or the Mario Brothers movie. We'll see.
Oh god, I hate all of the video game movies that are up and coming. Hi, Tom.
Oh yeah, Monster Hunter's next.
Please don't talk about the Monster Hunter movie. It's not real.
Oh yeah, Monster Hunter. I was gonna bring it up. Yeah, I completely forgot. But yeah, the posters were revealed.
No.
They looked pretty great, didn't they? Here, they looked great.
No, I know the great sword that girl is holding is like 1/2 the size it should be. I'm just like blown away. I was like, how? That's like the flag. I'm gonna get so mad. Like actually the flagship weapon of Monster Hunter. I was just like, unbelievable. Unbelievable.
And it's pretty believable when it comes to Hollywood adaptations of games.
Oh, please. I don't even know what to say about it. It's going to be bad. I have literally -1 hope for it.
It still seems pretty generous.
So, talking about something more recent that's coming out very soon. Onward comes out this week, the new Pixar movie, but it's not going to have a Pixar short in front of it. Similar to how Coco had Olaf's Frozen Adventure or whatever its name was in front of it, which was Disney Animation Studios, not Pixar. Pixar's Onward is going to have a Simpsons short in front of it.
Why?
Oh, because Disney owns Fox, which owns The Simpsons.
That's silly.
Is Marge a Disney princess now?
Princess. Marge.
Well, that was unexpected and unpleasant.
And this is all ploy just to get eyes on Disney Plus.
Yeah, I'm sure there'll be a big Disney Plus logo at the end. Give us your money, you peasants, and everyone will be like, "We can consume more product." And they do.
Yeah. Oh yeah, another weird thing is like Toy Story 4 didn't have a short in front of it. What's happening, Pixar?
It's a goddamn movie. That's what's happening.
You know what's weird? Like Pixar is like, I feel like the front runners in this, like just for Toy Story 4, because like I'm finding that movies can be very well made. Like Toy Story 4 is a great movie, but still be utterly and completely forgettable.
Yeah.
That's a weird combination to have, but
it's
that's...
like it's when you get a team of incredibly talented designers, animators, writers, and just like cinematographers together and put them in charge with a guy who has no vision at all. That's what happens. You get a technically crafted, expertly designed, boring piece of garbage that isn't worth a penny.
Are we talking about Death Stranding?
We're talking
about But is he wrong though?
No,
he's not.
Not even
You're right.
I haven't even played it, but it doesn't look interesting to me.
Kojima needs some restraint.
I've gone for a walk before. I've played Death Stranding. I've played it in VR. It's not that great. Wouldn't recommend.
Oh my god, you killed him.
I wasn't trying to. I was trying to throw away line, but hey.
I mean, that's how the internet works, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
It's the stupid stuff
I'll take it.
On.
That's stupid. That's funny. Okay.
So yeah, Simpsons short in front of Onward. That's kind of weird. I'll be seeing it this week to do a review on it. But also speaking of Disney, Bob Iger is stepping down.
Yeah.
To what? To like chief executive? Like, ooh.
Yeah. Like he's still gonna be a part of the company for like a couple more years until like December of 2021.
It's funny. It's like you imagine, like, oh, he's stepping down. He's leaving the company. He's like, no, I'm stepping down to like second on the podium.
Yeah, exactly.
One step down. You know.
Yeah, and in charge is another Bob. Like Bob S something starts with an E.
Bob Parr.
Yep.
No.
Yeah, Bob Parr.
Make Disney incredible again.
Helen. Yeah.
I don't know why, but I love it when companies have like a bunch
Bob
of people
Chapek.
name the same thing
Chapek.
all at the top of the company. I just love it.
That's literally Office Space with the Bob. Like,
right? I don't know why. I just love that. Like
Bob
concept.
Saget, Bob Dylan, Bob Chapek, SpongeBob.
Like at my company, legit, like there are like 4 Joes all at the top. I'm just like, it's the era of Joe, I guess. Stop.
Don't make me do it. Don't make me do it. Oh god.
But it's fun for me. I'm just like I'm in Joe land.
Yeah.
Stop.
I'm biting my lips.
Yeah, Bob Iger's stepping down. We'll see how this other Bob does. Bob Chapek.
Bob Dole.
Paleo, can I ask you a quick question? I'm sorry. I have always wanted to know.
What
is this Plinko thing in the chat, like on your stream? I first of all have never seen a ball actually land in the thing.
Oh, it's anytime anyone donates, there's a chance that it might get in the thing.
Okay.
It's just decoration.
Just to decorate.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Just to make it more interesting when somebody...
I mean, it is. I stare at it all the time.
Does
So.
Does that work with all donations? Because I know that's like on Twitch, you use it for bits.
Yeah.
It
works for super chats and also Streamlabs stuff. Yeah.
All right, that's cool. Now we know.
Knowing's half the battle.
So a couple more things before we go into Q&A, and they're both Nickelodeon related. So
Nicktoons.
Yeah, after the SpongeBob, the third SpongeBob movie coming out in May, in July, Camp Coral will be premiering. So we got a release date for that now.
Wait, in July it's happening?
Yeah.
Oh.
Which is that weird spin-off.
Oh no.
What is that? Squidward? The Squidward
No,
show?
Camp Coral, they're kids.
Oh, wait, so like, will they know each other as kids? So is it like the inverse of Rugrats and All Grown Up, where they go from adults to kids? Okay.
Well.
All right, whatever. I mean, I don't watch SpongeBob anymore. I'm a grown ass man.
It had
All right.
Look at you! Like, what cartoon can I just blow you
Exactly,
up with
I know,
now?
exactly.
You have watched every iteration of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
You're right. You're goddamn right. I'll be watching it as an old man. Oh, that's old Jax.
To be fair, maybe it might be good. Doubtful. But, like, I guess we'll have to wait and see, because I have a feeling that if it's bad, it's going to be like, oh, shit, this is going to ruin so much stuff. Like, of like...
They just killed the SpongeBob IP.
A pup named SpongeBob.
I was just about to say it.
A pup is good.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Spongy Bobbies, Spongy Bobbies.
Sorry, we have Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated to look forward
Oh
to.
yeah, that comes out too. It's a SpongeBob year.
Which doesn't look half bad.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, I never played the OG, but this actually looks pretty good. The graphics are nice. It's got a good aesthetic to it. I'm down. I won't pay more than $10 for it, but I'm down.
Jim Henson SpongeBob babies. Oh god.
The other Nickelodeon thing is a bit weirder. Remember there was going to be like a Loud House movie? Apparently that's still going to happen. It's probably going to be like straight to TV or Netflix or whatever. But there's also going to be a live action Loud House TV movie in the works.
What? Of course. Like fucking Fairly Odd Parents. They always do that with their most popular fucking shows. Like hell, SpongeBob had a live action thing recently, so yeah.
The thing is, like, Loud House works really well in animation, just with how like crazy the family can get. So I don't know how they're gonna this is just gonna look really odd in live action.
Yeah.
I don't understand the live action thing of cartoons. Like, the aesthetics half the appeal of cartoons. Why would you want to get rid of that?
Novelty just justifies making shit and hopefully.
If this is successful, we don't have to spend money on animation anymore. We can just point our shitty cameras at the shitty actors that are nobodies, and we don't have to pay them a lot.
I can, like, if I look at it from when I was a kid, I can be like, for instance, when I was a kid watching Ninja Turtles, and then I heard, oh, there's a live action Ninja Turtles movie. Like, I was just so curious what they were going to look like because I had no idea. And then when they like jumped on screen, I was like, holy fuck, what is that? What they? Oh my god, I was like mind blown. Kid. So I think it's just it plays into that sort of thing of just like, what would this character look like in live action? Like hell, that was with majority of the Marvel movies. Like that's how I felt like growing up watching all those '90s Marvel cartoons. Like, what the fuck is Venom gonna look like in live action done well? Oh yeah, there you go. What the fuck is Vulture, them, and Iron Man? And they just so I mean it's cool. Like I'm not all for it, but I can see like the sort of appeal.
Well, it's done right. I mean, pretty awesome, but like it needs to be done right.
Yeah, exactly. Because like if you're a little kid, like why? And that's the only way I'm looking at it. It's just like a kid who's just like, I wonder what they would look like in real life or something like that. Just so like they have a tangible effect of like, oh, that's how they would be if I ever saw them. Because that's what I always saw as a kid. So
it's a loud house. It's a loud house.
It's the owl house. It's the owl house.
I love you, Mr.
Yes, so
I
that.
fucking love that kid. It's so
I
cute.
can talk about that show.
Yeah, it's great.
It's great.
All right, so I guess we can move on to Q&A, which we already have some super chats here, and if you want to ask any questions, you can use super chats or use our Twitter handles, which I'll type in here, or if somebody a mod in the chat could type our Twitter handles, that'd be great. I thank you for that. So I'll go ahead and go to the super chats here though.
Go.
From Daily18, what is an activity you'd only do on Leap Day?
Box jump.
February 29th?
Oh.
Anything I would. I mean, I don't know. I don't care.
Like leap day? I mean, like, I guess something to do with jumping, I guess. I don't know.
I got it.
I don't know. I don't know.
So Daily18 says, I'd play the Stanley Parable every February 29th? Oh, that's right.
Okay.
There's like a crazy thing you can do in that game February 29th. It's like super specific.
No,
It's a weird ass game to begin with, but in
Yes.
a good way.
Yeah, that's Stanley Parable is super weird. I love it. Connor Johnson asking, today is Dr. Seuss's 116th birthday.
Damn, he's old.
I was going to say
old?
that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's Dr. Seuss
Still
Day.
cranking out work. Fucking amazing.
Man.
I don't know about that Grinch movie he did.
Hey, but he made up for it with that Netflix show, right? Am I right?
Oh yeah, Green Eggs and Ham came out last year. It was good.
Fucking great. Fucking great show.
Let's see, we got what else here? I'm moving around stuff so I can see them better. King Balgan asking, what color is your toothbrush? Mine's orange.
Mine's white.
Mine's also white.
It's electric white.
Mine is green.
Like your teeth. No, I'm joking.
They're getting there.
Nero, what's your toothbrush color?
He's muted at the moment.
Okay.
Eero doesn't brush his teeth, folks.
Yeah, he's nasty. Yeah, his teeth are like so yellow. I can't believe it's not butter. Stupid. That's dumb.
Editman RGG2 asking, what game has the most expensive DLCs / microtransactions you've ever seen? Mine is Dead or Alive 6, which has, no joke, nearly $3,000 in DLC on the Steam page.
Fuck that. I'll pirate that shit.
What was that like train simulator game on Steam that had like thousands and thousands of dollars?
Oh yeah.
Right? I'm not making this up, right?
You know one thing, the Rock Band games, like just all the songs you could buy for it, like it's basically just buying songs of iTunes basically, but it was like a platform that was for Rock Band. So you could spend like thousands of dollars on that.
Hero, what color is your toothbrush?
I just changed it, so I have no idea. One sec.
Don't actually go up and check. All you say was blue.
Yeah.
She's actually looking. This fool's actually looking at his gosh.
Shit is blowing as hell. It's white, like just white.
All right, all of us have the same color toothbrush. There we go.
Except for Tom.
Yeah, Tom.
Hey, look, we all have our issues that we're struggling with, okay?
You say that again.
Like, right? Like, I don't know how real that was supposed to be, but like,
it's so true.
Enigma Prince asking, so Jax, can you please talk about Mariko from My Hero Academia?
Oh, Mirko, yeah. Lola Bunny, you've been replaced. Fuck yeah, she's bae as fuck. God damn. She's it's not a spoiler if I say this at all. She's got a rabbit quirk, and she looks like this athletic like girl, and she did some badass shit in the last few chapters. So yeah, she's
Does she get mad when people call her doll?
She probably actually would. That's real. Yeah, I think she'll be in a few episodes coming soon. Tom, are you watching the anime?
I'm a couple episodes behind, but I am watching it. Yes.
Yeah. So, like, would you say that we're getting close to like that introduction? Because it's not a spoiler per se. It's just like
probably.
Yeah. I can't remember. Yeah. So yeah, she'll probably be in the anime in a couple weeks or some shit like that. But yeah, like she's awesome. I love her to death. Loli had been replaced, honey. I'm sorry, but yeah, she's a badass. She's got those strong, thick thighs and strong arms, and yeah, she's awesome. I love her.
I love how you say it's not a spoiler, but say it's a new character.
Yeah, it's a new character.
Yeah. And
is that a spoiler?
You're describing what a new character is going to be like. It's not a surprise.
Well, is that a spoiler? If it's like a new character and you just say, "Oh, this
character I haven't seen."
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, yeah, okay, there you go. She's hot. That's all I'll say. She's hot as fuck.
Yeah. It's not a spoiler, but Luke's dad, Vader. I mean,
it's not a spoiler, but like Gandalf when he came back, and it's just like,
God damn it!
Whoa! Spoilers, gonna watch Lord of the Rings. No, I'm joking. I mean, I am, but I know. Next time I go over to Saber's house, I guess we're gonna watch what is it? 12 hours, half a literal day of Lord of the Rings.
That's not even including the behind the scenes. We're gonna have a good time.
You better feed him a Hobbit meal.
I can do that.
Oh my god, yeah, you better feed me if we're watching 12 hours of it. Oh my god.
I remember when there was this girl who I worked with at Burger King, and she went to go see the Hobbit movie, and she like came into work the next day, and she's like, "Man, that shit was long as fuck. My ass fell asleep. Shit hurts now." And she was like walking around all day, like talking about her.
She get her ass blasted?
I don't know. I don't know. She was just complaining. That's what she kept saying. We were just looking at what are you talking about?
Half the time doing something else besides watching the movie.
Right.
I was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
My anus really hurts, guys. Lord of the Rings was long. It's what?
Yeah. Is there Lord of the Rings that was long? Or was it?
Yeah.
Butt cheeks fell asleep or something. I don't know. Stupid.
Is your boyfriend named Lord of the Rings?
That's a good boyfriend.
Hobbit. Her boyfriend's named Hobbit.
All right. Next question. Deli18 asking, I'm going to bet that after the backlash of Olaf's Frozen Adventure, they stopped doing these shorts before the film. Simpsons might be different.
The Simpsons.
Yeah, but the thing with Olaf's Frozen Adventure, before Coco, is that it's not that it wasn't a Pixar short. It's the fact that it was a Frozen short that was 22 minutes long. It's not a short. It's like a half-hour special.
Yeah, that wasn't fun. I was like, I'm gonna go use the bathroom, and I like Olaf, but I was like, well,
I'm trying to watch the Day of the Dead movie. What?
Yeah,
exactly.
Please.
Why are you showing Christmas for Halloween?
Mm-hmm. I mean, because when they yes. I should rewatch Coco. I was because in the least,
I still haven't seen it, so
it's really good. Like, I'm just usually not very interested in Day of the Dead movies, but that one in particular, I was like, this is freaking great.
Yeah.
Also, very you got them Pixar waterworks, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's what you get with a guy who made Mucha Lucha. Right?
Shut up.
It's a way of life.
Mucha Lucha.
All right.
That's legit one of the best cartoon theme songs. It's so freaking good.
Yeah, I tackle people.
Let's see. Malik Webster asking, I recently got suspended from work for bogus sexual harassment claims. Oh, that sucks.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
Says, have any of you gotten trouble at work over something serious you didn't do?
I can't say I have.
No. Oh, something serious we didn't do?
Yeah.
Yeah. This fucking bitch told me I couldn't do, she was like, oh, Jordan was supposed to clean the ice cream machine when I was on dishes, and that was a completely different job. And I went home, and then they came in at me, and they were like, Jordan, I heard you were supposed to do the ice cream machine. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Fucking Becky's bitch ass over there said like, oh, you didn't fucking do it because she wanted to go fuck her boyfriend in the bathroom stall. It's stupid. Fuck that job. I hate that fucking job. Fuck that job. Fuck that job.
Tell us how you really feel.
No, I hated that job. It was so stupid. Like this one time, this motherfucker like came in and was like, what was he doing? He was taking like drinks from the drink machine or something like that. And I was like saying, oh, you can't do that. And then I'm not supposed to go out there and talk or touch the person because like you get in trouble for that. And I was like, okay, fuck it. I just work here. And then the manager came out and was like, Jordan, what the fuck? Why is he drinking? And I was just like, what the fuck do you want me to do? Go tackle his ass? I can't do shit. All right, I'm stuck here. Like, it's dumb. This stuff. Fuck that job. I hate that job.
Saber, do you have anything, or Tom?
Not
don't-
really.
In terms of jobs, no. The whole closest thing I had was just being an internet person. I got kicked off of a Mastodon instance for being ableist, using ableist language.
What?
And yeah. Do you know what Mastodon is? It was
I do not. I thought you were like at a Mastodon concert or something.
Yeah, Mastodon, it's like a decentralized version of Twitter, and I was just trying it out. It's like, oh, this is cool. And I joined, like, they have like little instances. So instead of it being like one big thing, you can create like your own little, like, almost like a subreddit, but a Twitter. It's like a Twitter subreddit kind of thing. It's very strange. I don't know much about it because I didn't last long on there. I made an account, and you could mirror tweets to it. So I was mirroring all my tweets and stuff. And then I got a message saying that I was banned from the instance because there's a guy who runs the instance, and he's like, "Yeah, I had to ban you for using ableist and bigoted language."
What does ableist mean?
It means you are making light or insulting disabled people. Ableist means like you're able-bodied and whatever. So I was like, okay, what did I say? And he linked me to a tweet where I had said that this is back when I had my back problem. I was like, man, this herniated disc is making me crippled. And he's like, you use the word cripple, you're not allowed to. That's ableist, it insults people, and I banned you for it. And I was like,
fuck him.
Okay.
Yeah,
it was pretty funny.
Wow. Some people get pretty serious about their.
Yeah, it was all right. Jesus. It's like I was referring to
He was just giving you an out, don't worry.
Yeah, no, seriously. At that point, it's like, well, I don't want to be here then. This is
Yeah,
crazy.
exactly.
It's like, if that's what got me banned, you don't want to hear what I really have to say. I use the F word sometimes. You don't want to hear that, apparently.
Ooh, Frank.
Yeah.
From Mason Cortez, asking, the dad from Onward must be half the pop that he used to be.
No.
Kill me.
Jack, stop posting from your alt.
Oh, did you see my Mulan one last
Oh,
night?
I did.
That was great.
Oh, I did.
That was a great one.
I don't know what bothered me more. The fact that you did it or the fact that I've seen so much of your bullshit, I got it instantly.
That was genius. Oh god, it was that was a genius fucking pun. I'm so proud of it. Oh god.
All right, going on to Twitter here. Nathaniel Foga asking, what is the rarest collectible you guys own?
My ancient mute. Oh, wait a minute. It's something you can get at Burger King. Fucking lie. I remember as a kid when I got my ancient Mew, I was like showing that shit off. Like, look what I got, motherfuckers. You ain't got this shit. And then I learned as an adult, it's not even rare. You can get it for like $40 from eBay.
I've got a bunch of amiibo over there. Probably the rarest one would be the gold Mario. I think. There's some other rare ones in there.
I want my goddamn tiger poster. Wanna?
Yeah.
You haven't gotten
that yet?
What the fuck?
No. Zoobooks
Dude,
if they would.
you start making a fucking big stink about that shit.
He already did.
You got to do it again. You got to rally the troops.
Yeah, seriously.
I'll do a campaign. Change.org.
Look, it's Super Tuesday tomorrow. You got to rally support and be like, look, you need to make your voice heard. Get me my Tiger poster.
People say getting the Tiger poster is radical. It's not.
I'm on a platform of Tiger posters for all. Everybody. For too long, the billionaire class has hoarded all the Tiger posters.
Oh my god. Stop!
Tiger posters should not belong to just the 1%.
The only orange cunt you need is me.
The United States is the only first world country that does not provide universal Tiger posters for everyone.
I know exactly what I'm going to call this episode now.
Oh,
I'm glad I could help.
Tiger posters for all.
Tiger posters.
If Bernie Sanders promised me a Tiger poster, I'd vote for him tomorrow.
Jesus Christ.
I just want to die.
Little black boys should not be going to bed without their Tiger posters.
Oh my god.
What were the rarest collectible? Earthbound. I think like actually just Earthbound.
Oh yeah.
It's a game that I have.
Rarest collectible.
Yeah.
Probably either the BronyCon 2013 Fluttershy Interplay card, Xenosaga 3, or one of those old We Love Fine figures that were sold in limited quantities that probably isn't worth anything, but it's probably hard to find.
Yeah.
Tom, you killed me, bro. They killed me.
I'm sorry.
No, you got
You killed me earlier too, Tom. You're on a roll tonight. You need to kill Paleo and Hero.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm not sure if this is worth more than the gold Mario.
Hero has no soul, so you know it's hard to fucking get him alive.
Hero has like two things he'll laugh at like really hardly. Like he'll laugh at like shit where it's like a conversation that actually seems plausible. Like like you like I can't believe I'm eating all the crumbas, and it's just like you mean crumb. You wouldn't say like crumba. Like he'll laugh at something like that, or he'll laugh at like. What if something's walking, like you see someone like walking in a background, then they see something weird, and then you just hear them off screen go, "What the fuck is that?" And it's just like some off screen
side conversations and off screen conversations are actually the funnious fucking shit. Like,
you would love the Boondocks, then, dude. Hero, you would absolutely love the Boondocks. That is all.
Oh yeah, he's right.
Yeah, that is literally all the.
Grandpa and Riley are the best at the like background conversations.
There's one where fucking Granddad's being stalked by this like obese woman. And then like she fucking like throws a sandwich at her, and she's just eating it, and he's just like, damn, she stole my dinner. That was great.
or like during fight scenes, like you'll hear them like
oh yeah, boy, got your ass. Or like fucking the health inspector one, where there's the shower and the health inspector, the big guy with the guy, was about to take advantage of Tom, and he's just like, now pick up the soap, and then in the background you hear, pray, baby, pray. I'm next. I didn't know.
Well, there was some Boondocks, I forgot what was happening, but it was like, how old are you? And the little girl
to do damn old to be. Too damn old to be. Spelling your E's backwards. No, because it was like, because Jasmine had a lemonade stand, and then he was just like, why are all the E's backwards? And he's just like, it's supposed to be cute. And he was like, you think ignorance is cute? Well, I bet you think mental retardation is downright adorable. Right?
Oh my god.
And then he was like, how old are you? And she was like, he's like, too damn old to be writing E's backwards, damn it. That's terrible.
Oh, actually, my rarest thing is actually probably my Secret of Nim cell.
Oh
I guess.
I
guess that's actually
that cell.
I have a Secret of Nim.
I was gonna say, I'm not sure if this is. I don't know how much the gold Mario goes for, but I also have this complete in box Chrono Trigger.
Jesus,
that's probably more, honestly.
Yeah. Hero, do you see that question from Laura in the chat? She's asking about.
I do. I said, Laura, you're drunk. Go home.
So you want an answer for it?
I would actually
answer for what? She didn't use a super chat. we're asking on Twitter.
Yeah, Laura.
Wow.
Yeah, come on, give us the dough. Yeah.
Wow, I'm not allowed to answer your question.
No, you're not. Until she sees the green, you cannot answer her green.
Well, let's throw her a bone.
Throw her a bone because she had 2 sips of wine, so she's definitely.
The question is, Hero, if you had to pick, which would you rather watch every week for the rest of your life? Live action Lion King or Monster Hunter movie?
Monster Hunter movie, because the live action Lion King would actually like make my heart stop. So Monster Hunter.
Well, that'll be a quicker death.
You're right
about it. Yeah.
We got another couple of super chats here. Let's see. From Malik Webster asking thoughts on My Hero Academia: Heroes Rising, the second My Hero movie.
Yeah, it was. You know, I'll say this. I was again, no spoilers. So, anyways, when Goku shows, I like the fact that every character had a chance to shine in it. Like all the Clash UA, like every one of them gets a chance to shine. So, like that was actually really good. Like movies rarely do that. And then it was cool to see like in all the trailers, you see the Bakugo Deku like team up, stuff like that. I think very Goku Vegeta-esque. Villain. You know, pretty cool filler villain for the most part. And then what I will say is I thought it was interesting that this clearly takes place after some things in the manga. And I was just like, okay, if you are watching the anime and you go see this, like there's some things where like they if you focus on it, you'd be like, wait a second, how did... But if you just like go in like watching it and like just don't pay attention that much, then you can like still enjoy it. But like there was a lot of stuff where I was like, that's a pretty big thing from the manga that they're just kind of putting out there. And I was like, okay, but I thought it was a solid movie. The ending was one of those endings where I thought it was really, really hype and it was like really badass. But then when I came down from my high, I was like, does that make sense? So, but like I won't spoil it for that. So it was just like, yeah. So like that's it.
Okay. Another one from Mason Cortez asking, there is no good or evil, only conscience and choice.
There's no good and evil, only conscience and choice.
Trying to make me think my life over? What the?
Well, yeah, we know that. I know.
All right.
I'm a very bad person.
I don't know I'm a bad person. Like, damn.
I know.
Laura sent a super chat saying nerds.
No, we're geeks. Get it right. There's a difference. What's the difference between a nerd, a geek, and a dork?
A nerd is somehow becoming a positive word. Like in between friends. Dork and geek are not still.
Right.
Still
If someone calls you a dork or a geek, you're actually a real nerd. If you're called a nerd, you're just like, I like popular culture.
Right.
I'm such a nerd. Oh my god.
Oh my god. No, you are so right. Like, oh my god. People are like, I'm such a nerd. I like
I watched every MCU movie. I never read an MCU comic. Oh, they're not called MCU comics, they're Marvel comics. Whatever. At least
like, I'm such a nerd. I watch Doctor Who. I'm like, are you kidding? Like, are you kidding? That's it? Like,
to be fair, I haven't met a person who willingly watches Doctor Who.
What? Really? I willingly watch Doctor Who.
Oh, okay. Sure, you willingly watch it.
Look. You're a nerd if you watch Doctor Who. You're a dork or a geek if you were into Super Hulock or know what it is.
Oh, yeah, that's fucking... Oh, I guess I'm a dork.
Wait, but which one's the worst? Geek, nerd, dork, or dweeb?
Wasn't dweeb just like...
Dweeb is definitely the most demeaning.
It sounds terrible.
I feel like dweeb isn't a lifestyle, it's a moment. It's like a fail. Like if you're called a dweeb, you fucked up.
Yeah, you dweebs. What the fuck are you doing, bro? Come on. Do you even lift, you dweeb?
By the way, no offense to Doctor Who fans. I was just trying to push buttons.
I feel like, okay, to seriously answer the question, I think a nerd is just like everybody. If you're into popular culture now, you're a nerd because nerddom has become popular culture and there's a bunch of service people and you're a nerd, whatever. It has no meaning anymore. I think a geek refers to somebody who is like into it's like it talks more about your interests. Like, oh, I'm like I build my own computers and I have a fucking, like home server set up at home and shit. That's a geeky thing to do. If you're like spending time tweaking your fucking like opening your port forwarding on your router, that's a geeky thing to do. You're like a dork is more like referring to like your social skills. Like you can be a dork and not interact socially very well.
Damn, you're nailing this.
Yeah, this is actually really good.
So there's like distinctions. You can be a dorky nerd. You could be a dorky geek. You can be a geeky nerd. They're all combinable,
You're a nerdy dork.
I like what you said about being a dweeb, though. You're right. That's a moment. Like
being perpetually a dweeb is like a death sentence. You might as well. You're done. You're done.
That's hilarious.
On Twitter here from Enigma Royal Prince. Asking, what's a project or video that you put a lot of work into, but it didn't gain your necessary success or didn't do so well? My entire channel.
I was like, someone's about to say something real sad.
I mean, I'm trying to work on something soon that'll be interesting. Like, I'm not expecting a lot from it, but it's something that I really like.
See, is it what I think it is?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, it should be fun, actually. You can tell that you're really passionate about this one.
I worked for a long time on a series of videos I never ended up finishing because I didn't get enough traffic called Why 3D Anime Sucks. And it kind of explained the basic concept of 3D animation.
Was that the Goku hair one you did?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good.
Got like no traction. And then the other thing is the entire demo for the Zoomy game. It took 2 years and like 5 people know about it.
Hey, I share that shit every time I see it.
You do. There's a reason that 5 people know about it and not 1.
Yes.
You retweet it.
I count for 3 people.
Once you hit triple digits on YouTube, you are officially worth 3 people.
Yay!
It's the law. There's nothing I can do about it. I don't make the rules.
Why do I feel like my life is just always incredibly different than the rest of y'all?
Because you're normie. You're normal and vanilla.
Damn, you call me a normie. God damn.
You're a mainstream boy. You normie vanilla dude. You know what?
Am I getting bullied for taking a normal path in life?
Like, every time we go to a fucking guy, you're like, "Oh, I have to go to work in the war. Sorry, guys."
Hirosashi's a nerd with geeky tendencies, but he hasn't crossed the line into geek just yet. You're geeky about certain things, but your overall lifestyle keeps you very squarely in the normie nerd camp.
I'm on the house, man.
You have a job, you have a house, you have a forward trajectory.
I have a pet.
You were literally talking about your retirement account with me today.
So that I don't
stability in your life.
The thing is, like, I don't think
a normie.
I don't think that makes him a normie. That makes him a square.
I'm a square.
A square.
You know what?
But he knows how to dance, so he's not a square because he knows how to dance.
Well,
okay,
yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No, I kind of get behind the square thing though, because like I'm saying normie, but normies don't have their shit together. Hirosashi has his shit together.
Yes.
So like calling you a normie would be an insult to you.
Calling him a square makes it sound like he's like, because Hiro has a normal like work lifestyle, but he's also a lot of fun outside of work. So
there's just no beating around the bush. Hirosashi is well adjusted.
Yeah.
I like that one.
It's like when you're playing D&D and you roll 2 18s on your initial stats. Like Hirosashi has 2 18s. Fuck you. You're not allowed to have 2 18s.
Well said.
With no gear, fuck you.
Yeah. Yeah, motherfucker.
Oh my goodness.
Your fucking job.
What
are you talking? I'm saying I'm complimenting you. I said you're a homeowner with a pet, like a job, and you can dance, and you're fucking cool to talk to. Okay, I'm saying you're awesome. Okay.
All right, we got a couple more super chats here.
Let me answer the question real quick.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so for me, I've noticed this for my videos. It's so weird. Like, I don't stress about my video like things anymore because, like, for some reason, like every like random like 5 months or something like that, 3 months like that, a video will just blow up randomly. So like it's just like I have a video that I put out and I was like my Ira video. I was like, oh, that's a good video. It was only at 20K for like 5 months. Then like after 5 months, it shot up to like 1 million, and I was just like, okay. And then that has been happening consistently on my channel, like a random video from like 2016. Oh, let's shot up to 500. Oh, okay, yeah, this is whatever. So okay, that's my thing with it. So they're seeds.
They're seeds, yeah. I guess, yeah.
So Laura, another one for Jax.
Ooh,
asking
okay.
On a scale of 1 to 5, how hype are you for Candyman?
Very hype, very, very hype, because it was it looks like it's gonna be, they're pulling the same thing from the very first the Halloween franchise, what they did, where they took like Halloween and they just made a sequel. Though it's kind of fucked up now, because it's just like, oh, I'm gonna watch Halloween 2007, Halloween 2018. So it's weird. But this Candyman movie, it looks really good. Jordan Peele, I trust him. Like, I liked Us. I love Get Out. I'm very curious to see how they bring Tony Todd back in this movie, since he's like aged a bit, but like it looks like it's gonna be just as horrific as the original one, and I'm super, super excited for it. Like, it's just like it has all the like the atmosphere of the trailer. But I noticed something that I've noticed this for a while now. If I know like the slasher, like if I know the slasher, like, oh, that's a Jason movie, oh, that's a Freddy movie, Michael Myers movie. Because sometimes like horror trailers sometimes get me, like the way they edit, and it's just like, what the fuck's going on? But like if I see like a slasher, it's like, oh, it's Candyman over here. It's like seeing an old friend. So like no matter how scary they try to make, oh yeah, you hooked that bitch, yeah, you do. So it's just like, it's gonna be cool.
Yeah. Another super chat from Malik Webster, asking, how often do you guys call inanimate objects dude, bro, or man?
I call everything bro. Well, actually, no, that's a lie. Like me and my friend had like a bro talk the other day, and it's just like, I do not call anyone bro who I do not consider a brother. Like, I will never, ever, if someone calls me bro, but like, I don't know them that way, I will never reciprocate the bro. Or I will never call someone like, yeah, come on, bro, let's do that. It's like, to me, it's like, you're my brother. I love you like a brother. So like, I will only call you brother. So I will call that an inanimate Fluttershy object bro many times. So yeah, there you go. Bro.
I'm sorry.
This is my bro.
Laura's just like, that wasn't on a scale from 1 to 5, Jax.
I don't know what that is. 5. There you go, miss. Chamomile cat.
I can't think of it. Like, I'll call my cat like,
she's not an inanimate object.
Inanimate object?
I know, yeah, I know.
Is something you want to tell us, Hero?
No, but like, I was like, inanimate objects? Like,
I do.
No.
I say dude all the time. Like, every time, like, I'll be working and like a program will freeze, like, come on, dude, fuck you.
Oh, yeah, like with computer stuff. Yeah, I would say with computers. Yeah.
With computers. There you go. But I say
like,
boy
come on, man.
every single time. I think like I don't say anything other than boy.
Yeah.
Boy is like my angry word.
Boy.
Come on now.
Is that boy with a Y or boy?
No, with an I. You know, with an I. Come
I don't fucking know.
With 2
man.
eyes, Tommy.
You're
Come on
on a
now.
different side of existence than I am. I can't. I don't make any assumptions when it comes to.
Like my anger literally sounds like, boy, if you don't. That's what my anger sounds.
Boy, you don't shit you.
Wasn't there? Oh God, what was it? Shit. No. There was some like Confederate guy who was brought like to the future, and he's like, "Listen here, boy," like to a black guy, but he didn't mean it like in a racist way. But the black guy's like, "What do you mean, boy?" What's that from? That was from something recently. I think it might have been. No, was it BoJack? It might have been BoJack.
I don't think it was BoJack.
Not BoJack himself.
Chat, help Saber not sound dumb. What is this from?
I'll have to look it up. It's all good.
Well, they can tell them what it's from. That doesn't really help the dumb thing. But
no, that's terminal.
Coronavirus is affecting Saber in a very interesting way.
Real talk, guys. I know. I told this to Bailey like a month ago when the coronavirus popped up, but I'm like, man, this beer company's probably like, fuck. Like the Michelob virus or something.
Right. guess it's time for us to rebrand. We had a good run, but
it's so funny how things like that can just like take down a brand. It's like no one meant for it to, but it's like, come on, dude. Like,
we'll call it the Nintendo virus.
Speaking of which, Pam S on Twitter asking, which one would you get first, Doom Eternal or Animal Crossing?
Animal Crossing.
Doom Eternal.
Yeah,
Doom. I'm gonna be doing my Doom Tough Like the Tunes. Jack's Plays channel. Come on, it's gonna be dope.
Am I the only Animal Crossing here?
No, I'm also
Paleo is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because like I'm leaving out of state like the following like few days, so yeah, that'll be nice. That'll be nice to play on the plane.
I'm sure Doom is mega amounts of fun from the way Saber makes it sound like it's like the coolest thing ever. I'm sure it is very fun. I'm just tired of shooting shit, man. I'm so tired.
You just have to rip and tear.
Melee.
Just melee the entire game.
You throw down the gun, just rip things apart, you know?
Uh-huh.
It's fucking good. It's fucking good.
I hope it's good. Lots of people want that game to be good, so I hope it is.
It looks amazing. I'm ready. I was ready 5 months ago when it was supposed to come out.
Yeah.
It got delayed?
Yeah, because it was supposed to come out in November.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Citriloquist asking, have you played the Final Fantasy VII demo, and what aspect are you most hyped for? I haven't played the demo, because I'm just gonna play it when it comes out. But as far as what I'm most hyped for, I just seeing the game like updated, like, because I saw like comparisons between the original opening and this new opening, and like it's just like crazy just how far we've gone with graphical capability.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna play the demo because I'm still not sure if I'm gonna buy it or not. I've never played the original Final Fantasy VII, even though I own it, because I want to experience this game as someone who isn't blinded by the adoration for the original. I want to see if it's actually good on its own. So I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah,
it is. It is.
The combat is like completely different from the original, so
that's why I'm excited. I hope it's better than Final Fantasy 15's combat, which sucked the big dick.
Final Fantasy, man, aside from 14, here's my really... Actually, I don't know how hot it is. I don't know how hot this take is. Final Fantasy hasn't been fun since 10.
That seems... I mean, I don't know if anybody would say that like they haven't been fun, but like the golden age of Final Fantasy definitely ended with 10. I think 10 was the last one.
In the 90s, they were like, we're going to have a Final Fantasy fucking every year.
And they were most of the time very good. All the time. They were all good. Like all of those games were good. And then I say because 14 Shadowbringers, the story was so good. I was like, this doesn't really feel like Final Fantasy, but like, damn it, this story ain't real good. Yeah. But then there's 15, which is just bros on a field trip or something. It's boring. It's boring.
I'll see.
The beginning of the game is you pushing a car. I was like, you gotta be fucking.
I'll see how I like it when I get to it. Because since I've been playing through all the Final Fantasies, and I really enjoyed 7. I really liked the story in that one.
I got like a couple hours into 15 and then I stopped, and like a month after I stopped, all the like reporting of like, oh, they're adding new scenes and stuff to the game. I'm like, it's a good thing I didn't fucking beat it. I have to do it again. Actually experience the full fucking game that I already paid for.
It was supposed to be way more DLC and it's just not happening.
Yeah.
It's just not going to. Yeah.
They just canceled it. Oh, God.
That's weird.
Well, like, look, if we recall, back in the day, Square said they would never remake Final Fantasy VII until they ran out of ideas. So it's good to know the company's officially out of ideas.
I mean, you could see that by just looking at their mobile game category. I'm just like, wow, look at how the mighty have fallen.
You don't like Final Fantasy All the Bravest?
No, I don't like literally any. Like, the best one they've made is, I don't even remember the name, that's how bad it is. It's a bunch of dolls. Sino Alice, I think is what it's called. It's the best one they made. It's still trash. I'm sure someone in here like loves Channel Alice, and I'm not actually sorry at all. Never mind. The game's not good.
I can't wait for the 100 gig install on
Oh
Final
my
Fantasy.
God.
Yeah, it's 100 gigabytes.
For the first disc of the original game redone.
Yeah.
Somebody said Chrono Trigger 2 when? You mean Chrono Cross?
I think they mean just like a direct sequel to Chrono Trigger.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, don't massacre my boy, please.
Yeah, I'd like a Chrono Trigger in the style of the Trials of Mana remake. That'd be awesome.
Would you
That
really?
would be nice.
Would you trust Square with an IP like that in this day and age? I would.
Not lately. There's a lot of companies. Yeah, a lot of companies. Is Jack's alive? He's just like in the same spot. Or maybe it's just the streams. No, because Paleo's moving. Is Jax dead?
No.
Is that helmet too heavy?
I think there's a little bit of movement. I think he's purposely just bored and tired. And...
Look at that Inosuke mask with the glasses on. Oh, he looks so cute with the glasses on. Inosuke in your background there.
Oh yeah, there he is.
He looks like an intellectual, which
Yeah.
in the year 2020 is no longer a compliment, unfortunately.
Oh, it's not? Oh god, yeah. Oh yeah, it's not.
No.
Mm.
I meant it as a compliment, but that word has been ruined.
An intellectual. He's a gentleman and a scholar.
So, but yeah, I'm excited for it. Because I've sort of become a Final Fantasy fan after the past.
Like when you became a Kingdom Hearts fan that
Yeah.
fast.
Yeah,
People like, hey, Final Fantasy 13.
I'm ingrained now.
At the rate they're making Final Fantasy ain't gonna reach 37. Absolutely.
yeah. Maybe by the time
It used to be.
by the time I finish every Final Fantasy, they won't even have 16 out yet.
Right.
Yeah.
Why don't they just? I've had this conversation with Tom.
Yeah.
Just with me here. Why do we feel the need to make games so incredibly large and grandiose that they actually just like they don't even like fucking finish the game like ever? Like you're waiting a decade for a game to come out. It's like maybe you should just like
Well, you mean
make
like
a fucking game.
I mean, look at what happened to Anthem.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Yeah.
Like just
The
make
story.
the game. Like it doesn't have to be a like cinematic masterpiece or anything.
I don't understand. I really don't. I don't get this. I guess it's because like again, we have the nerds, which are the normies, under a new name now, and they just appreciate really good graphics that look photorealistic because that's like the easiest benchmark for normal people who have no imagination to immerse themselves. So it's like we just have to like use the most realistic graphics ever, which means we have to handcraft, individually sculpt the pores for the normal maps on all these characters' faces. So when we do an extreme close-up, you can see their like fucking peach fuzz that they didn't bother getting rid of. Render all of that in exquisite detail. And then someone, you know, the gameplay director's like, but what about the game? And they're like, no time for the game. No time for the game. We have hairs to model. Are you fucking kidding me?
I think it's just it really did become just like unbelievably clear. It's the second time I'm gonna bring up Undertale. Well, like again, Undertale, literally one of the best games I have ever played. I was like, look at this game. Look at the way it looks. Like, are you serious?
And the thing is, like, just because you have a simple style doesn't mean the game can't be big. Because look at Hollow Knight.
Hollow Knight, right?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Hollow Knight is fantastic. Like when I played that, I was like, "This game can't be that big." It is that big.
Massive.
You know, wrapping this into another thing, like another question we just talked about, like videos or projects that didn't get enough fucking credit. I made a video that was basically talking about this called "Make Art, Not a Tech Demo." It was about how like games that have non-photorealistic graphics age way more gracefully.
Oh yeah,
than your
Fuck
big-
yeah.
Like, dude, right now I'm playing Okami HD.
It's gorgeous.
What the fuck?
It's gorgeous.
It's like the most beautiful thing ever made by a human. And it's like for the PlayStation 2. But like the opening fucking like panning shot of like the first city, it was like when you heal the first tree and the fucking like flowers and shit sprout in that little cinematic. I'm like, what the fuck? We're spending time modeling pores, and these guys are just like just throw some planes with some drawings on it and just make like 50 of them. And like it's the best thing in the world. I'm like if you told me this came out like this year, I'd be like, I believe it. It looks fucking incredible. But no, we're wasting all this time modeling fucking like 5 o'clock shadow on characters.
That's
hate it.
That's why with my Final Fantasy ranking, like I have 6 above 7 is for presentation, because like it's Final Fantasy 6 is a Super Nintendo game, and like 2D doesn't age as much as 3D graphics do.
Right. Because like when you chase photorealism, this is like my money quote from the video. Long term, all you're doing is creating a technical snapshot of the limitations of the time.
Yeah.
And so like in 5 years, you're like, well, that looks dumb. But like Wind Waker still looks fucking gorgeous, even though Link has hexagons for legs. You don't care.
Yeah, which is why like Breath of the Wild is still probably going to look good 5 years from now.
Yeah, it's going to look good forever. Because it looks like a cartoon now, and 20 years from now, it's still going to look like a cartoon.
Yeah.
You know, like 20 years from now, Metal Gear Solid 5 is going to look really weird. It's like, wow, I can't believe back in the day we used to play photorealistic video games where there's no real-time cloth sim, and so like we just sculpted the clothing folds into the model and they don't move. That looks so retarded. And it's like, it's so dumb. I hate it. Chase photorealism.
Tom's on a roll tonight. He's fucking killed me like 3 times already.
All right, we had another super chat here from Laura, asking, what's everyone's most anticipated movie for 2020?
What's coming out this year?
There's not really a lot I'm excited for this year. Like most of the stuff I'm excited for comes out next year.
Yeah, because you know it's funny. Like I said this, and not trying to be morbid in a way, but it was like I was always talking about like, oh, it's going to suck when you're an old man. And it's just like, oh, there's a movie I want to see. And it's like, oh, I'm going to live to see that. And then like you die in your sleep and you're like, oh, fuck, I really wanted to see Avengers 38 or some shit like that. It's just like, yeah, I can't see it anymore.
It'd be a good thing I died if that's the case.
Yeah, exactly. But it's like this year was the first year that there's really nothing that I'm just like, oh my God, I have to see it. Because like, think of the years prior, it was like, I have to see how they finished the Avengers series. It was like,
oh shit, no, I gotta see the fucking Made in Abyss movie coming out next month.
Oh yeah.
That is my most anticipated movie.
There you go.
I didn't even know it came out. Oh, like not Made in Abyss, but Superman Red Sun. It came out on the 25th.
Yeah, no shit.
Oh, is it not good?
No. Have you read the comics to it?
Yes, I have.
Okay, so there's a lot of changes from the. Now I'll say this: the voice acting is great, but there are a lot of very unnecessary changes to the comic that I was just like, this is some bullshit right here. Like if you've watched the movie and you've never read the comic, then I'm sure you would enjoy it. It's just like, oh, it's a Russian Russian Superman movie. But if you've read the comic and you know what they're doing, there's a bunch of stuff that go, motherfucker, what? Like there was a lot of things like that. Yeah, that was
like I legitimately I tried to read comic books for so long. I tried to get into them. I really just am not. But that was one I was like, no, this is so good. It actually doesn't matter. Yeah, and I read all of it. It was so good. So that's a bummer.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that was annoying.
I'm looking at movies coming out this year. There's a Morbius movie coming out.
Yeah, you didn't see the trailer for it?
What the fuck? No.
Dude, he's got the little suckers from the 90s cartoons.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm looking at of course, the movie I'm looking forward to the most is Monster Hunt. What was I thinking?
Oh my God.
It's like you don't want to be my friend, dude. Like,
what about?
Sorry, I'm just ever since I got into Bernie Sanders, I'm aware of class consciousness, and since you're a homeowner, you're.
Oh my God.
We can't be friends legally anymore. You know.
You have a Tiger poster. We don't.
Yeah. You have a Tiger poster and a wall to hang it on. Fuck you.
And Mr. Sanders, you won't believe this. He's got the elephant issue.
Oh my God.
How does it feel to be the 99%
of the people own 99% of the elephant issues? These are the real issues facing America today.
Oh God,
no, I was gonna say for Tom, what about Godzilla vs. Kong coming out this year?
It's not this year, is it?
Yes,
yeah, that's this year. It's later this year.
What?
Wait, Dude's coming out this year too, Laura?
I thought it was 2021 that the next one was coming out.
Did they delay it? Because I know it was supposed to come out in May, but then they delayed it to November.
Yeah, they delayed it to November. Yeah. So did they delay it again?
I don't think
Godzilla
so.
versus Kong?
I didn't hear about.
Yeah, it seems pretty. It's if I recall when the last talked about it. What Palo said? It's November. It seems very quick. Like, oh shit, it's already coming out. By the way, Laura mentioned Dune.
Dune. Is that coming out this year?
What? It is coming out this year.
Holy
What
fuck.
the fuck?
I didn't know that. Shit. Fuck.
Yeah, so yeah, Godzilla versus Kong, because it was originally supposed to be May, but then they pushed it back to November.
Wait, what? I thought it was coming out 2021.
Nope.
No.
So
No.
confused. What the fuck is happening?
Nope. Nuh-uh. That's not what happened.
Oh, well. Stop it.
But yeah, I found out today with the Made in Abyss movie coming out next month.
I look forward to seeing that.
Yeah.
I prefer reading the manga though. So. No.
You didn't even watch Made in Abyss, right?
No, I watched all the fucked up scenes on YouTube.
Why is that the way you experience
Because
it?
everyone was talking about like, oh my god, this show touched my heart, and I was like,
Then
okay.
why didn't you watch it?
Because I don't like feeling sad. I have clinical depression.
So you went to YouTube and watched the saddest fucking parts?
Well, because I didn't
watched-
get to know the characters.
I have clinical depression, and I watch the sad things because it's nice to know that I'm not alone. That my suffering is
okay, well, it's
universal
different.
and everlasting.
I like watching people kill people with it. There we go. I'm horrible.
I mean, I can understand that.
Yeah. But anyways, what I was saying was, Hero, if I build up a relationship with them, then it would hurt me. But if I just see it randomly, I'm like, oh, that sucks. Like, remember the whole thing with Up? Like when I went to like go get some food from the concession stand and I came back in and I was like, what happened to her? And my friend was like, oh, she fell down a hill. And I was like, oh, that sucks. Cause I didn't know that she got sick. Shit like this. So it's just, so I can't watch that scene again.
We need to watch Up. I know you hate it.
No, we don't.
And that's why we need to watch it.
Do we have to?
Yeah. See if you really
I have
hate
it
it.
right there.
It's
I
really
really do.
good.
I really don't care for that. Okay, fine.
That's fine.
I'll watch
you
it
don't
with
care.
you guys just to sit there. I'll be talking to those. Okay.
Santos Celine asking on Twitter, is there a series you wanted to marathon, but you're hesitant? I'm watching Saint Seiya 1986 on Netflix. Pretty good.
Yo! Same thing.
Oh.
Great.
That's a great show.
One Piece.
Good luck.
You children.
Somehow,
cut up.
Katie caught up with One Piece.
Yeah, because she's a beast. All right.
She didn't do anything else for the last 7 months.
Yeah. No, Katie's funny like that because Katie will like because she caught up on clinical. What is that show? Critical Role, like the
Yeah.
She like that's like got like 4-hour episodes. She caught up on that and like
clinical roles when they die.
oh wow, yeah, Critical Role, that's a good one. But like she caught up on that in like I want to say like 2-3 months fully, and I was like,
How the fuck?
Because
I'm watching Critical Role right now. I'm on episode like 50 something, and and I've been doing it for weeks, and it's just like this is so long.
Yeah. What she said, what she does is because she works from home, like she grinds on shit. So respect to her. She like is always working from home, so she just has it on in the background, like listening to it, and that's why she's able to catch up so fast. Is like she's grinding on stuff and she's just listening.
I can't do that. See, I am so envious of the ability of folks who can put something on the background.
And consume it. Yeah,
I can't really do that either. Like I've put some episodes of Critical Role on in the background, but I end up like not listening to it really.
See, I'm that way too because like I can't do it well. Like let's say I'm like editing a video, check the audio and stuff like that. I can't have like a podcast or something playing in the background because it's like it's gonna throw me off because I have to listen to certain like key things.
Absolutely.
But like if I'm just at a point where I have to just like put images in, then I think I can concentrate a bit better. But if I'm like doing the whole like getting the audio on point, no, I can't at all because I'll be
Editing
like
audio is so fucking boring.
Mm-hmm.
You can't listen to music really. You can't listen to the audio. You're sitting there grinding that shit out, and it's just boring.
It's fucking annoying.
Yeah, I'm legit like when I'm making music, I'm jealous of artists who like, here's my stream, I'm making my art, and I'm
I know. It's such a good promotional Predator. I can't fucking do it.
I don't understand how people do that at all.
I want to, but like legit, when I'm making music, I can't listen to music because I'm making music. Like I can't listen to other music.
I feel like I've been punked by God because I have all the aspirations of wanting to be a creative person online and all the like personality tics that make success in any way impossible.
Oh, shut up. You're great. You got this.
Nobody cares though.
Hey,
I need an angel investor, Jax.
Tom, 5 years from now, you're gonna be like rich as fuck from your Izumi thing. I'm calling it right now.
God,
I'm calling it right now.
You can make
everyone's gonna be like, oh, you remember that little raccoon ninja girl?
Jax,
I'm here for you.
Jax, it could be 5 minutes instead of 5 years if you go to patreon.com/PlayStation I'm just saying.
Okay. I'll do that right now.
All right.
So
don't actually do it.
Because I care.
So what was the question? Like something you wanted to get into but you're hesitant
No,
to?
is there a series you want to marathon but you're hesitant?
I mean, I tried. Honestly, it's not even a series. It's like a style. It's a collection. It's live action shows that are longer than 30 minutes.
Oh,
So many of them,
I have to be really into it if I want to watch like a live action show that is like more than half an hour.
You know what? I agree with you there because I remember before I was watching all the MCU like TV shows, Netflix ones before they got canceled, and I remember I could watch like all of them like within I want to say a couple days. But then the Defenders came out, and like that was a crossover, and they said, "Oh, we're not doing the Defenders 2." So like I didn't feel the need to watch any of the other extra seasons because it was like that. But like I learned that there is still stuff that's good in some of them. So I was like, fuck. Well, I kind of want to watch them, but I just haven't had the need to watch them yet.
It's amazing that I got through season 1 of Game of Thrones for 2 reasons. It was a very good story. I will give it that. But like, first of all, it is incredibly violent. So much so that I was like, yo, I can't watch this. This is making me feel terrible. Second of all, it's, oh my god, this is so long. Like I watched like 2 episodes, like damn, has it been like 3 months? Like oh my god, like they're so long, and they're not even a consistent length. They're just however long they want to be.
That's one thing I need to because I watched the first episode of The Witcher on Netflix, and I'm like, wow, this is getting pretty interesting. But I haven't watched any more episodes yet. So I do want to watch the rest of them though before the second season comes out.
I want to watch because I've watched bits and pieces of it because it's an episodic show, so you can do that. You can dip in and out. But I want to like sit down and do Star Trek.
Oh,
I
watched
some of it. I'll do right now. Seriously, I'm watching at least 2 episodes a day.
It's better than I thought it would be. Like legit.
Star Trek, TNG, and Next Gen are the ones I've seen the most. They're so fucking good.
I thought you've seen all of it already, Tom. I guess where we had to talk about like you saw all of it.
No, I've not seen all of it.
Oh, shit.
I've probably seen most of the original series as a kid, and I watched a lot of Next Gen as a kid, but I haven't rewatched it and like watched all of it in sequence with an adult mindset.
Tom. It's wonderful.
I know.
Like what I love so much about it is there's so much moral grayness to it. Like okay, here's a situation, but
it's smart. It's a smart show. And we don't have sci-fi like that anymore. I mean, Star Trek itself is not smart anymore. So it's like you watch you hear about Discovery and Star Trek Picard in the movies, and it's all like dumb action schlock, and it's just like I just want a guy in a captain's chair talking on a screen, talking about ethics, talking about morality, examining like the subtle nuances of the human condition through a bunch of alien allegories. That's what Star Trek's about. It's fucking magical. Stop throwing. They don't need lasers. No lasers. Take them out of there.
That's so right.
I like it when like there are moments in the episodes where like they're hinting at something, and if you're like quick in the audience, you can pick up on it before the characters do. Because there's one where it had like this planet where it's like, this species was a weapon manufacturer like species, and they went to the planet and they're like, no one's here. They're all gone, and there's a bunch of robots floating around like hunting down the Star Trek characters. And right before the characters said it, I was like, wait a second, the robots killed the species, didn't they? And that's what they said. I was like, I figured it out.
So good. I love that show.
It's fun. It doesn't treat you like an idiot. It takes itself seriously, but not to a pretentious degree.
Yeah.
Oh,
I have a Twitter question here.
go ahead.
Me.
But before I was going to say another series because I've seen a few episodes of it. Because when you said episodic, I was thinking about this because I've seen a few episodes of this, but I haven't watched all of it. Is Black Mirror?
Yeah. I need to rewatch Black Mirror or catch up on Black Mirror.
Yeah, but go ahead.
Ben the Man Dude asked me 2 hours ago. I feel bad. He said thoughts on ReZero so far. My thoughts on ReZero is wow, it's violent, but it's not. It's an anime, so I don't care as much as
Mortal Kombat.
Animated characters' lives don't matter.
Don't matter unless they're a little kid. Then I start feeling way. I'm like, maybe you shouldn't do that to little kids. I don't know, but yeah. So it's ridiculously violent, but that's okay. It doesn't matter. I love the story so far. I'm 16 episodes in, so I have like 8 more, something like that. My third thought is I don't know why everyone likes Rem so much. She's okay, I guess. Like everyone loves that character. Whenever I go look up like figures to buy, Rem is just everywhere. Maybe I'll find out in the next 8 episodes. I don't know. But I was just like, she's I guess. But yeah, really good show so far. I'm enjoying it. I'm watching it with my friends very slowly, but getting through it.
Yeah. Ooh, Toonjay says, or that dog in Elfin Lead.
Don't bring up the Elfin Lead dog.
Fuck that dog. Fuck that.
No.
Fuck that whole show.
The
Fuck
children.
that fucking asshole bitch. Fuck her for killing that guy's brother. Fuck that whole show. I hate that show. I don't give
the kids.
I hate everything on that show. Fuck that show. I hate that show. That's why I wanted that bitch to die to Carnage, but no, she had to nuke him. Fucking, that's not how it works.
It's the only time I think ever that I've been like just absolutely glad to see children die. I was like, kill them. They're terrible. They're the worst.
Yeah, why the fuck would they kill it? Like that's sociopathic. Like that's just like, what the fuck is with you? Like this.
I hated that episode so much.
From Flutter Pony Legends here asking, have any of you seen the 1 minute Looney Tunes short called Dynamite Dance?
No.
Was that like the first one that they posted online? Because it has like Daffy, I think. But yeah, it's part of the new Looney Tunes shorts that they're doing.
Oh, the ones that are like a callback to like old Looney Tunes shorts? Okay, I didn't know those were coming out yet, so I'll go watch that, sure.
Yeah, because this one was sort of like a preview of what was going to be shown. We'll go until 11, so I'll keep going here.
Let's do it.
Sweet Little Cupcake asking, have you seen that one delicious Shirley Temple commercial that aired during Cartoon Network's commercial break all the time? Remember that Shirley Temple commercial that was advertising like the
crackers in my soup?
Yeah.
Oh God!
What?
Flashbacks.
I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
Wow, you're
my quirk is failing me. Yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about. Yeah.
Like sometimes it doesn't work.
Yeah, sometimes it doesn't work because I don't remember seeing that.
Crackers in my soup. I know what you're talking about. Yep.
Make sure you're not shot with an airy bullet. Damn.
Yeah, seriously. I did get him. What the?
Waddle's asking, are you excited to see there's going to be a Hamilton movie with the original cast? It's not really a movie.
What?
Hamilton's one of those things that like everyone's talking about, but I'm just like, I don't see it. But then like like Paleo, you had that thing earlier talking about Game of Thrones, and you didn't want to watch it at first, and then like you watched it and you liked it, and then the ending happened.
Yeah,
so,
the thing is, the problem with Hamilton and musicals in general is that they're expensive as fuck. With this, like people can actually see it like at a reasonable price.
Like me, I've been trying to see Hamilton for a while. As someone who's like, go ahead.
I was just gonna wait. Who's talking?
Tom.
Okay.
What?
Oh, I thought you words.
Oh, I was gonna say, see, my life hack for Hamilton is that like my friend Ashley got me because she was like jamming to the soundtrack and stuff. And so her life hack was like, oh, we can't afford to go see the play because it's $1 million trillion. But everybody did like animatics for all the songs on YouTube. So as far as I know, Hamilton's an anime. It's pretty fucking cool. Pretty good anime. Good soundtrack. 10 out of 10 would watch again.
I love Broadway, but like it is very expensive, so I rarely get to go. But I wanted to see Hamilton. I wanted to see what the fuss is about. Since when did Laura show me the soundtrack? Saber, was that 2 or 3 years ago? Like it's been a minute.
Long time ago.
It was what, 2016?
Oh my
Was
god.
it 20?
That was 4 years ago.
Lord,
Those songs, they're so fucking good.
They're really good.
Wait for it. Wait for it is so fucking good. I love that.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I've never heard a Hamilton song, so I'm just like,
Like y'all just making shit up at this point.
Yeah, because I wouldn't call it a movie though. It's just a recording of a performance.
Recording,
Yeah.
So it's like Cats. No, wait.
No. No.
Oh, no.
When is this coming out? Because I would absolutely buy it.
I don't know.
Is it like a theatrical? No, it's like
Yeah, they're playing it in theaters.
What the fuck? Is that this year?
I believe so.
I am down.
If I go on the first day, and am I gonna run into the mega fans? Are they gonna cheer out to every song or something?
Yeah,
no.
I'm no longer down.
Just go later.
Yeah.
So yeah, set to release. Oh, next year, October 15th.
There was supposed to be a Wicked 2. Like, when is Wicked coming out? Like, I think
Wicked
Disney.
2?
No, not Wicked 2. Like, Wicked also is coming out, like, theatrically, apparently. I heard word of it. I don't know if that's... I also have to go look it up.
Yeah, but apparently Disney is distributing it.
I believe that. They just...
Yeah.
With Disney owns everything, whatever.
Let's see here. Some Savs Maria says, so more artsy topic, but what's your opinion on original characters? I mean, actual original content, not fan and original characters.
Oh, you mean like
for what?
Well, just like original, like that fucking KF. What's that girl who makes the Insomnia Chan and that shit? You know, Paleo. What's her name or his name?
I know what I'm talking about.
No, not the chicken place. The place.
No, that's what it is though. KFC, like KAY FC.
No, it's not. I'm looking it up right now. It's KU, motherfucker. What are you talking about? It says KU. Okay.
KU.
Oh yeah.
They must have changed it because they had KFC for a bit.
I'm sure you're just hungry right now. Okay, so anyway, this girl, Insomnia Chan, and her little sisters and shit. Like, I love that. That's good original content right there.
I mean, original characters make like I don't.
I mean, like everything at some point is an original character unless it's based on another thing.
I mean, if you like original characters, you should check out this like Ninja Raccoon with
pretty
fucking cool. Name's Zumi in a video game and some animations and stuff.
I thought her name was Yuri.
Yeah, I know. That's a common misconception.
Some people like retweet things on my Twitter and shit. Like they're like, "Here's my original character." There's one that Saber follows. It's just some girl. It's like, here's my mouse original character. I was like, this is the most adorable fucking character I've ever seen. Like,
Mags? The mouse that's in the
I don't know. No, she's not a mech pilot.
Damn, Mags is awesome and adorable.
Oh, you should send it to me. I like mice with any form of weapon.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll send you a link to Mags immediately.
Which is why I don't understand why I'm still not reading Mouse Guard. Tom, what am I doing?
What the? Do it right now. Do I have to send you the first issue? I have it. I'll send it to you.
I just sometimes you just like, I should definitely do that thing. It ticks all the boxes of like things I like, but you just don't. It's like,
remember when we listened to Stairway to Heaven? We didn't just sat in a call listening to Stairway to Heaven.
That was
and you said like, I've never heard this song before, and I guess I never will. I wonder when. You want to listen to it now? Yeah, let's just listen to it.
We just sat there for 8 minutes listening to Stairway to fucking Heaven.
Hero.
Original
For the record, I fucking love original characters. I follow tons of artists on Twitter do original characters here. I'm just going to do a dump of like all my favorites. I'll just list them all to you.
I like that Pixie and Brutus comic with the little cat and the big dog. I love that one. That one's fucking adorable.
Oh, that's funny. The same person that asked this question, I just passed by them on Twitter. They drew Saber.
Ooh, of course they did.
They did?
How about that? Yeah.
I draw Saber.
Beautiful.
Oh my god, they have good art. Shit, I like their art.
I'm trying to find the mouse person. I retweeted it.
Yeah, I'm trying to find them out. I follow so many artists now. I'm going to try and find
Where's the mouse person?
Where's the mouse person?
She's somewhere. There she is. Look at how fucking cute she is.
This is Brisbane.
A large wooden badger. That is this person's. Yeah, they draw a cute meows. Meows? Okay.
A meows?
What the fuck did you just say? Nigga, what did you just say right now? What did you just say? No.
Meows.
You fucking. Okay.
He's becoming a cat. He's been around his cat too long.
Oh my god!
I say, boy, if you
Tom, look at this cat. Look at her with the fucking with the nail. Like, oh my god!
I think I follow this artist.
It's a cute original character.
Yeah, she's cute. She got a sword. That makes her bad.
It's because she has the Judy Hopps like gumdrop shape face. Like, it's impossible to not be cute with that shape.
That's true.
Yeah.
It's a very safe bet.
All right, so we got one more super chat and then we'll end the podcast. From Deli18 says, I forget, you guys talk about Stranger Things 4? Yeah, there was like a teaser for that. So with a certain character that I'm not gonna spoil or anything.
I bet I didn't watch it, but I can probably already guess because I think So
next podcast. If probably is not going to be 2 weeks from now because I'm going to be visiting Saber.
Man jelly.
So
Man jelly too.
The 23rd. The 23rd will be the next podcast then. So yeah, thank you everybody for coming out, and we'll see you later this month.
Have a good one. Go enjoy your OCs.
We had one more super chat. Deli18 saying hashtag give me that tiger poster. All right,
Bernie Sanders. Any last thing?
Tiger posters for all. Vote for me tomorrow on Super Tuesday, and I'll guarantee everybody gets the elephant issue, no cost.
What are you doing with your life?
Subscription fees gone. Premiums gone.
I love it.
Zoobooks for all. All right, bye everybody.
Bye.